Dum da dum da dum da dum da da da. Dum da dum da dum da dum da da da.
Hello, my name is Dane, and my name is Trey. I just want to say hi, Kate, hi, Angela, and hi, class. All right, hey, moving on. Today we're going to be talking about the lack of access to recreational activities and settings in the lacrosse area, and how having access to these places and things plays an important role in the overall physical health and well-being of all individuals. As obesity rates have been rising in the past 2 decades, in adults and children, having adequate forms of physical activity in your life is going to be important to your health and well-being. And so you guys will be seeing interviews from 2 other people that we interviewed. Jared Flick from Lacrosse Parks and Rec specialist there. He's going to be talking about the lack of access to income to individuals in the lacrosse area, and how they have certain opportunities for those people, and so they're able to still participate, join in on activities and programs that they offer through the Parks and Rec. And we're also going to be talking to about a big one is proximity to facilities and how people are able to have access to parks and facilities and programs because of transportation that the MTU offers. So we're going to be talking to Adam Lorenz, who works for the MTU downtown Municipal Transportation Utility. He's going to give us a little bit of information about what they do and provide to the community. All right.
What's up? Dude, Dane, Jared just got back to me.
Get out of town.
He said give me right now. You want to go?
Yeah.
Let's go right now.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
For us, our goal, mission is to provide, economical and quality programs for people of all ages of the immediate lacrosse area. Okay, sweet. Yeah, it's a Youth Enrichment Association. It's basically our fundraising arm for the youth and adult stuff that we use for programming. We use a portion of our registration fees and our general fundraising methods to provide scholarships and T-shirts and stuff for kids in all of our programs, and it helps us keep our fees low.
And how many do you just give out like scholarships to certain kids, or is it just to the program itself?
It's to the families. I mean, it's income based. It's not like merit based or anything like that. So if they come in at or below the median poverty level for the county, they're eligible to receive free or reduced programs. Yeah, we're always trying to improve what we do. And year to year, what we offer, we try to offer new things, or we try to improve what we do. And a lot of that's done through communication with parents, the kids, and then through surveys. So we recently.
Trey, what? Wasn't that so much fun? That was so much fun. I learned so much. I didn't know lacrosse had that.
Yeah. What's next?
I heard there's a cool guy named Adam that we can go talk to.
Really?
At the MTU, you want to go?
Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Oh my God.
Well, first of all, everybody should have the opportunity, right, to participate in recreational activities. So you look at different areas like parks, right, YMCA establishment, Yeah, so there's different prices for people with disabilities. I think that's a question in the future there. But there's also people that are senior citizens get a discount, and obviously students do as well. So. Sure. Yeah. So it's a program they have to apply for, but basically it's ADA accessible. So that means that it's on-demand response. So obviously our buses aren't fixed routes where they go in the same circle or whatever you may say, and they're at a stopping point each time, and you can time that out. But there's people that can't either get on a bus or they can't even get to a bus stop. So there's ways where we actually contract that out with Abby vans. You'll see that drive around, let's say West Salem, Holman, Cross on it, and that's a service that we offer through different programs that people that can't even get to a bus stop still access, food, medical appointments. Did you guys go to any recreational area? Did you go from the downtown area, or did you use the safe ride? I mean, that's where people have to realize that there's different opportunities with the bus. So I think that's probably the biggest hurdle. Do I think it's important? Absolutely. I think that having the recreational facilities at people's access can allow them to participate in the community without having to worry about how they're going to get there, how they're going to get home safely.
Dane, there's been studies done by the NRPA that proximity matters. The closer people are to parks and green spaces, the more they are going to exercise. There are 2 to 3 times, if you live closer in proximity to a park and green space, you're a young adult between the age of 5 and 20, you're 2 to 3 times more likely to take a walk and exercise during the day. Now for adults, that's even higher. If you live within a mile of a park, the NRPA has done studies that show that people are 4 to 5 times more likely to use that park and to exercise and take a walk during that day. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So that's where I believe transportation really comes in and plays a vital role, is because if people aren't close, then they're not going to get the exercise that they need, and transportation can get them there so they can do that exercise, so they can be more physically healthy.
Yeah, so in the case of La Crosse MTU, it's just a great resource for people who don't live in close proximity to green space or any other recreational opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And within the case of La Crosse Parks and Rec, like their youth enrichment programs and their YAY program, offering financial assistance for people who come in below the poverty level within the county, gives them an opportunity to promote their physical well-being. So it seems like the MTU and La Crosse Parks and Rec, they're going to always play a vital role in physical well-being and health, and how it relates to recreation in the La Crosse area.
You're probably wondering how you can become involved with the La Crosse community and other communities in this area on this issue of the lack of access to recreation facilities and programs. The first thing you do is just educate yourself. Educate yourself on the programs and the opportunities that the La Crosse Parks and Rec offers. Educate yourself on the YAY program. Educate yourself on the deployed troops and free recreation for those families of those deployed troops. And then you can use your education to educate others. Educate others when they have questions about the opportunities that La Crosse Parks and Rec offers. Use your education to help educate them. The more that they know and the more that you know, the more we all know.
How can the community get involved? Inform people, inform the public about all the opportunities that the La Crosse MTU offers. There are specialized services for the disabled, there's military discounts, senior citizen discounts, students ride for free, there's free ride Mondays. People just need to be aware that these opportunities are out there, and they just need to know that the La Crosse MTU is a great resource for providing access to recreational opportunities.
Spread the word! Thanks for watching. How do you shut this off, Dane?